Fishing the Flats with host Henry Waschuk and Billy Clyde is brought to you in part by Andros Boatworks, built for those that demand quality. Butcher's Best by Marcangelo Foods. Mirror Lure. Turn on the bite anytime. Tie on a Mirror Lure. Oh Hero Fishing. Conquering the fishing world.
Look at the size of this fish. Hi, I'm Henry Waschuk. Welcome to another great episode of Fishing the Flats. Like always, we have 3 great adventures each week, and this time we started them off in Puerto Rico, and we're going to be fishing out of a kayak for tarpon. And then we're back to Florida, and tell you what, there's nothing like redfish on those flats, and finish off an East End Lodge in Grand Bahama for bonefish. Stay tuned, it's going to be great. Oh, I tell you, you could come into the boat if you like. You inhaled that blood. Mr. Tarpon.
On the bait. No way. That is why I love redfish, right there. You got him.
All right.
Nice.
All right, buddy.
Look at how fat he is.
Oh, yeah.
It's pizza night. I love pizza. Who doesn't love pizza? Oh, look at that. That's perfect.
Oh, yeah, this isn't fun. I mean, I'm not even having a good time here.
Coming up, kayaking for tarpon.
This segment of Fishing the Flats is brought to you in part by Rockport Rattler Jig, the dinner bell for fish.
We begin this week's first adventure in the northeastern Caribbean on the island of Puerto Rico. A small island with fascinating history and a vibrant culture with some great fishing opportunities. We'll be fishing the mangrove-laden shorelines in the San Juan Lagoon for the great fighting game fish. Yes, you guessed it, Mr. Tarpon. These fish have no predators here, so that's why there are so many, and a number of them are over 150 pounds. However, no matter their size, these fish fight hard, and today Henry fishes out of his Jackson kayak for a fun day on the water.
One thing about there's such a population of tarpon here, man. We do get affected, like we got this front coming in and we get on feeding patterns here which are ridiculous. Oh, there you go. All right. Oh yeah, baby. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Woo-hoo-hoo. Yes. Unbelievable. Oh! Another one. They are feeding in here. Look at him pull his kayak. And I'm anchored too. Yeah! Oh! Yeah, this isn't fun. I mean, I'm not even having a good time here. You know what? Oh, I tell you, you could come into the boat if you like. You're small enough, you won't hurt me, I'm telling you. Oh, awesome or what? There's one thing to be said about fighting big fish, but when it comes to tarpon, I mean, even these guys, you know, are pretty amazing. Come on, you're dragging my anchor. There's so many people getting into kayak fishing, and I know why. You can get into the shallow waters. You can get pulled all over the place. This is amazing. You inhaled that bait. You wanted it. All right, buddy. Well, it's gonna be hard. I mean, all right, let me show you this fish. Oh, there she is. Oh, thank you. Come on, let go. Look at that beautiful fish. Good, strong fighter on light line. Okay, get some more air there. Honey, thank you. All right. Beautiful.
Hank's Tip of the Week is brought to you by Cargo Bed. Roll your world inside out.
You know, there's nothing like fishing tarpon, but man, oh man, when you're in a kayak, it's even more exciting. But just let me tell you a few tips. First of all, you know, I've been using the O'Hero rods, and I tell you, this is their kayak rod. It's just so light. It's really awesome to fish with. I mean, they got various actions, but when you're fishing even small tarpon, you really want a little bit more from a medium heavy to heavy action rod. That's really important. So when you're making that selection, that's the first thing you should look at. As far as line, you know, I'm still using the O'Hero line, but the thing is with braid, make sure that with, you know, especially if you're fishing closer to mangroves and stuff, that you got to go at least a 30 pound. Because even though you can still make great casts, but if you're getting in there, same with the leader, I don't mind. I go to a 30-pound leader, that's perfect. You know, these fish, even though they're abrasive around the mouth, you know, if that leader gets a little bit marked or anything, all you have to do is just change it up. But you got good casts, good presentation. Now let me tell you about a lure. I've been trying out this new product made by NetBait. I tell you what, their soft plastics are great because they have salt and pork fat impregnated into it. And I tell you what, these are great. And what I was using was just the BK swim bait by NetBait. And let me just show you here. This is one fantastic bait. Not only does it have the Rockport Rattler, which I'm telling you what, until I use these jigs, they got that little shaky sound in there. I tell you, the fish cannot resist it. It's a great jig, great hook system that they have. And boy, I tell you what, here's that BK swim bait. Look at that action in that tail. That is so amazing. But the nice thing too, you can cast along the shoreline, you know, right before the mangroves, flip it, it'll skip right into the little pockets, work it back a couple times, and man, oh man, you'll hook yourself some nice tarpon. They told me to look for the old dock on the shore. And that's where I'm at. They find the old dock with all the hanging mangroves, and that's the spot to be at. Look at him turn this kayak around. You talk about, oh, unbelievable. Come on. Oh, something else. He does not want to come up. Come on. I know you're tough, but you're not a 100-pounder yet. Jeez. There you go. Whew. All right. You love that bait, don't you? Jeez. All right. Powerful fishery. Okay. Say ah. All right, baby. All right. Yeah. Okay. Another nice fish. Beauty. Mr. Tarpon, I tell you what, you're a great fish. Oh, whew. I think you're tiring me out. Come on. There you go.
Coming up, Sarasota Reds.
No way. That is why I love red fishing, right there.
This segment of Fishing the Flats is brought to you in part by Wild River, the next generation of tackle bags.
Our second stop this week takes you to Southwest Florida, this time to Sarasota Bay. Known for its great grass flats, beautiful sand holes, and some strategic small islands, The fishing here has been bringing in over slot-sized fish year after year. With one of the coldest recorded March temperatures in Florida, Fishing the Flats team members Colby Flynn and Billy Clyde are still able to find some redfish fun. Let's see how they do.
Nice. Tell you what, these lures look good swimming through the water. Got all these little glass minnows. This time of the year, the smaller profile bait.
Anytime.
Look at all the mullet jumping.
Yeah.
There he is.
All right.
Another nice trout.
Awesome.
Man, I'll tell you what, they're all such stocky, solid-sized fish right now.
Quality trout.
A lot of these fish are full of eggs this time of the year, getting ready to go offshore and start spawning.
Man, that one ate it too.
Gone.
All the way down this throat.
Another pretty fish, pretty fish, and they are full of eggs. You can see how fat her belly is for a 20-inch trout. She is full. Got one? Nice, man, doubled up. I'm gonna let mine go real quick. See you, darling. What do you got?
I don't know. It's fighting like redfish.
Sounds like a nice redfish.
Yeah, gotta love that sound. Man, it is crazy how much a fish can pull. I mean, these are all only, they're about 6 to 12 pounds, you know. Upper slot to, and I mean, like you can see, they just scream so much line.
It's a little different than bass fishing.
Yeah.
Huh?
Nice fish.
Look at that mirror lure.
Mirror lure. Shoo.
Sniffed it a little too hard that time, buddy. Oh, easy.
All right.
Check that out.
Heck yeah, man.
Check that one out.
Another nice one, 30-incher.
Yep, 29, 30-inch fish.
Bill was just letting his, we got a double, but we didn't, because he was letting his go already, and
yeah,
I hooked mine, so.
Well, I ain't complaining. That's
Heck
pretty quick
no,
action.
man, that's awesome.
I didn't want to get too greedy and catch a triple, so I just watched you. I get a bigger kick out of watching you catch fish than catching one myself. Ooh. About got my thumb there. Hooks are sharp.
Good hardware on these mirror lures.
Yeah, this is another one of their new colors here. Haven't really, I'm telling you, my favorite's that trout color, but the summertime and clear water, that right there is gonna be a killer bait. And right now our water's just now starting to really clear up, and as you can see, it was a recipe for another big redfish. We'll get her back in the water. Look at the sun shining on that fish. It's just gorgeous. Gorgeous. Pretty girl. She is tired. There she goes.
This week's resort feature is brought to you by the top-selling Fish and Guy app.
Nestled away in a lush tropical setting overlooking the blue waters of the Gulf of Mexico, Old Florida hospitality awaits you. It's called Rolling Waves, a quaint and classic getaway where walks on the beach, boating, and fishing are an everyday delight. Each cozy cottage is steps away from the white sand, where a path meanders over the dune to an expansive shell-strewn private beach. Each cottage is a separate house, a home away from home. All have fully equipped kitchens, separate bedrooms, and private outside sitting areas with picnic tables, barbecues, and umbrellas. The Rolling Waves Beach cottages offer a unique setting where guests can experience a little of the past while enjoying all of the sophisticated delights Longboat Key has to offer. What a quaint place to relax after a great day on the water.
Look, a nice chunky fish.
Coming up, Clearwater bonefish.
Getting tired yet? No.
Not
I'm not
even.
tired.
This segment of Fishing the Flats is brought to you in part by Baker Hookout Tools.
For our last adventure this week, we take a short flight from Florida to Grand Bahama Island and visit East End Lodge for some more classic fly fishing. with crystal clear waters and, of course, lots of bonefish looking for that perfect morsel of food. Whether you decide to wade the warm waters or cast from a skiff, this angling encounter is one of the best you'll experience for the silver ghost.
I see just to the left of that,
Yep,
that
I
little
see.
sprout coming up.
Yep, I see him. Come on.
All right. Perfect.
Oh, another fish over there. Look at that. Okay, I see him.
Just to the left of that little mangrove. Perfect. Perfect, Phil. He's tailing on it. Got him. Awesome.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that line coming in the water.
Okay, this is around that mangrove.
Is that your fish?
Billy, why don't you, okay.
I'll hop in.
All right, I'm gonna stay in the boat, keep my rod tip up, see if you can put that line over top of that mangrove. I still feel the fish on, but you can tell they're so smart, they hang around these mangroves, and sure enough, yep.
There you go.
Okay,
He's over there.
yep. And that's why I say they're so smart on these things, they just, on your fish, I'd do the same thing, Billy.
Awesome. Well,
I would hold the rod and you'd go in.
he's gonna try his best.
Come
ain't
on, yeah. Still trying. Come on.
Stay back. No.
No.
Oh no, am I going swimming again?
Look at this.
There you go.
Wow, smart fish. We're gonna let you go, so I don't know why you're making such a big deal. Yeah, come on under the boat for a minute.
Look at how green he is.
Look, a nice chunky fish. You getting tired yet? No. No, I'm
even.
not tired. I'm not looking. Come on now. Come on to Billy.
Come on, bud. There you go.
Yep. Beautiful. Look at he's a chunky one.
He is fat.
Yep.
Fat.
Beautiful, chunky fish. All right, buddy.
Ooh, and I hear him
There he
all behind
goes.
us.
This week's recipe is brought to you by Primo Grills and Smokers, the total culinary experience.
Hi, I'm Steve Adams from Fishing the Flats. It's pizza night. I love pizza. Who doesn't love pizza? And the best way to make pizza is on the Primo Grill. I just smoked some mullet, and I think I'm gonna make a pizza with some mullet and caramelized onions and roasted red peppers and bocconcini and all kinds of fun stuff. I'm gonna put some flour down. Now it's kind of messy, but it's fun. Who doesn't like to play with homemade pizza dough? You can push it out, or if you can't push it, you can roll it like this. That'll take it out. Flip it over. You can go thick crust, thin crust. Sometimes I like it thin in the center with a nice piece on the outside. Doesn't need to be perfectly round or anything like that. Look at that. I'm actually gonna put, this is called a pizza peel. I'm actually going to put some flour on it, move it around, slide the pizza on. Okay, keep on moving it. So let's put a little bit of our San Marzano sauce on here. This is one killer sauce right in the center. And I'm going to put a little bit of olive oil right around the edge like this. I'm gonna sprinkle a few sesame seeds. I like sesame seeds or poppy seeds. You can put some garlic. There we go. Take some sauce out. Don't need to be neat and tidy. Come in like this. Look at that. That's enough sauce right there. Indirect on the grill, and we've got some stones underneath and a pizza stone in there. I'm gonna put some caramelized onions on. I did these before on the barbecue. Just a few around like that. Love caramelized onions. These are roasted red peppers, a few of them. Stick some of those in. Move this around so it doesn't stick. It's fun to just write your own little recipe. Then I'm going to put, this is bocconcini, just in little slices. Put those in between, just like that. There's some basil. I'm gonna put that on right at the very end. And I've got some mozzarella too. That bubbles up nicely. Here's our smoked mullet. I'm gonna tuck that right in beside all of the cheese. Just like that. Right in the very center, I'm going to put some of this cheese here. This is just a mozzarella cheese. I'll just kind of stick out to the edge. On we go with our pizza peel. Just slide it like this, and that's all you have to do. I'm gonna let that go for 5 or 6 minutes. We'll let the Primo work its magic. We'll have a little look in a couple of minutes. Okay, let's check how our pizza's doing. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. A little bit, oh yes. See that? Now what you can do sometimes is put it on like a little oven rack so it doesn't steam on the bottom, but I like this. Let's look at that crust. Oh, that's perfect. I've got the smoked mullet on there, homemade dough, homemade sauce. Pizza night. I'm Steve Adams on Fishing the Flats.
Fish coming in 12 o'clock, moving quick.
All right,
Yep.
yep,
The cast about 30 feet.
all right.
Nice.
Perfect.
Grip.
There he is.
All right.
Look at him scream, drag.
Well, they were really close. Yeah.
Good
job.
eye, good eye. I wouldn't have seen him.
Yeah.
This is my first bonefish on a fly rod, so. Yeah, that was awesome.
You know, big or small, but I tell you, they all fight hard.
And they swim 1,000,000 miles an hour. Look at that. Well, at least you didn't have to run around any mangroves for them this time.
Yeah. Look at this. Look at
Golly. Oh boy.
Oh.
Look at that. Oh, woo. Chinese fire drill.
Isn't that amazing, though? You know, I mean, that fish is what, a couple of pounds.
Yeah.
And look at the fight. All right, here he comes. I'll move to the left, move a little bit to the right, just to balance the boat out. Look at this guy. Look, amazing fight for a small fish.
I know.
All right, there's the fly.
All right. Couldn't
Clouds.
resist.
There you go. First bonefish for you on a fly. I like it. All right.
Thank you. Thank you, Henry.
Look at this. There he goes.
I mean, what are we in, like 4 inches of water right now? It's insane.
Yeah.
Closed captioning has been provided to you by The Fin Shop, one-stop shopping for all your fishing needs.
We have 3 great fishing adventures next week. High-flying tarpon from Silver King Lodge in Costa Rica. Toothy houndfish from Grand Bahama Island. And more tough-fighting gag grouper.
Fishing the Flats with host Henry Waschuk and Billy Clyde was brought to you in part by Andros Boatworks, built for those that demand quality. Butcher's Best by Marcangelo Foods. Mirrolure, turn on the bite anytime. Tie on a Mirrolure. O'Hero Fishing, conquering the fishing world.
Oh, nice! Look at that. Look at the size of this fish.